Yeah, I think we're you know, Charles may be able to speak this better than me, but I can't think of convention centers that have opened with the number of conventions we have booked, the number of hotel rooms we have booked. You know, we'll have an announcement next week about exactly where we are, but we're ahead of schedule. We'll be fine. This is going to be a big success.
Mayor, where does, you know, I walked through here and it seems like a very sort of futuristic building, unlike anything I've been in before. Do you feel that way? Do you feel like this is maybe a step ahead of a lot of other conventions?
I'll tell you this, I won't, you know, periodically I'll help out and talk to a group that's coming here to look at the convention center about booking the building, and I've met with a group in the last couple of weeks where these folks had been at our old convention center more than a few years ago, but they outgrew it. And now they're interested in coming back. And they've been at convention centers all over the country. So when I was talking to the guy who was basically in charge of doing the research, he said, and this is him, he said, this is the best convention center in the United States. It's not the biggest, but when you put this together with what's going on at the Hall of Fame, you put it together with the originality of the building, this is, I think, the best convention center I've seen in the United States.
Mayor,
I'm biased, but that's what I think.
did you? I talked to the architects. You probably got to know pretty well. And I asked them. I said, "What did the mayor say when you showed this sort of undulating roof, this design that is very different from most other convention centers? What was your initial impression of that? Was it embrace it, or did you kind of have to warm up to it?"
No, I mean, I think one of the things that I always was interested in was not seeing a box. And by not having a box, I meant for the entire building. I mean, you see a lot of convention centers that have nice fronts, facades, and then they just turn into sort of a square. And this building is not that. This is buildings right in the center of our city. It's observable from a variety of buildings from the interstate. It was important that it be something special. And the roof itself, which is something that anybody above the building will see, I mean, has the rolling hills of Tennessee. Someone had to explain that to me, that those were the rolling hills of Tennessee.
Me too.
But the green roof feature, the solar panels, I think all those things make a statement about our city. And one of the things we're trying to do is become a very environmentally conscious city. This is the largest public project we've ever done. And this project is, as I say, it's going to be silver LEED. It's a good environmental project. The building speaks for itself. It is more attractive to me in its final appearance in reality than it was in the renderings. I mean, the renderings were great, and I was excited about it, but I think the building looks better than even the renderings did, which doesn't happen all that often.
How will it impact the city for years to come?
Well, I think what it does is, I mean, the most obvious thing right now is you're going to see, and you're already seeing it, development occurring south of Broadway. That Korean Veterans Boulevard, this whole area south of us is going to be a different place 5 years from now. 10 years from now, it won't be recognizable to us. It's bringing more visitors into our city. You know, Nashville, I mean, one of the things you got to remember is Nashville, before this center opens, has been setting hotel records for occupancy. We have been setting records for collection of hotel motel tax for several years now, even during the recession. People want to come to this city. And one of the great attractions of this building is you stand here, you've got this great cultural institution of the Country Music Hall of Fame, you got the symphony, and you're just 2 blocks away from the honky tonks. You got the Bridgestone with the Predators and concerts. You got the river, you got the Frist. I mean, I can't think of a more ideally situated building. Then you add on top of that sort of the city's increased diversity, how dynamic our universities are, and what we celebrated yesterday, how dynamic our food scene is. We're going to do very well. We've been doing well. We're not asking the building to suddenly make Nashville a popular place to come to. It already is.